The man was cleaning up the dead tree in his backyard when he accidentally discovered a statue buried in the soil. As he brushed the dirt off the statue, a flash of golden light appeared before his eyes. To make sure he wasn't seeing things, he quickly carried the statue inside and rinsed off the grime with clean water. Staring at the gleaming golden figure, he realized his chance to get rich had finally arrived. He stuffed the statue into a burlap sack and started thinking about how to sell it. The next day he met up with his younger brother, who had ties to the mob, hoping his brother's connections could help him sell it. His brother agreed but demanded a share of the profit. After hesitating for a few seconds, Jason agreed. On his way home, Jason couldn't contain his excitement. He began to imagine his new life after getting rich. His brother worked surprisingly fast. The very next day he brought in an antique collector, but Jason was so nervous. He kept grabbing the wrong item over and over. While the collector was examining the statue, Jason boldly asked for $2 million, but the collector said he could offer no more than $100,000, and if Jason refused, he'd walk away immediately. Hearing his brother urging him to agree, Jason thought for a moment and finally nodded to close the deal. After all, $100,000 was more than he could make in a lifetime. He carried the heavy bag of cash home and dumped all the money in front of his wife. When his wife asked where it came from, Jason smiled and said it was a gift from God. With that money in hand, Jason quit his small business and even doubled his son's allowance. He even bought a brand new car in full, then took his family on a road trip during the holidays. A few months later, after getting used to his comfortable life, Jason suddenly announced to his family that he wanted to open a restaurant. That night, his wife went through their savings and realized most of the money was gone. She went to talk to him in concern, but Jason wasn't worried at all. He said the old tree in the backyard had been there since his grandfather was a boy. He was convinced there had to be more statues buried beneath it, and that finding the first one was no coincidence. But just as Jason was about to dig again, his brother showed up uninvited. He had already spent all the money from last time. Now he wanted Jason to tell him where he had dug, so they could split whatever else they found. But Jason didn't want to reveal his secret. He pretended to be angry and kicked his brother out. After that, Jason no longer dared to dig outside. Instead, he started digging upward from the basement. That way, the secret beneath the tree would stay hidden. To speed things up, he asked his son to take turns digging with him. Days of hard work left Jason covered in bruises. His son began to doubt his father's choices. His wife also begged him to stop, but Jason refused to listen. To ease the tension with his family, Jason took his kids to a riverside restaurant on Sunday. Just as things were getting better between them, Jason suddenly got a call from his brother. He only said watch the news before hanging up. Jason opened the message and saw a report about a customs bust on smuggled artifacts. The most valuable piece seized was the exact statue he had sold. Experts estimated its true value at over $5 million.